Hey writers and creators, today we're diving into 2 essential Google Docs skills: sharing your document and making comments that actually help with your collaboration. So I already have a document opened here. Let's say this was a document I wanted to share, that I was in a writing group and it was exclusively online and we need to find a way to exchange pages. This is a great way to do it. So when you're sharing your document, you can share directly the document and make someone just a commentator or whatnot. The better way to do that is to make a copy of your pages. So you make a copy, okay? Copy, You can retitle it if you like, all right? But the important thing is that you make the copy and voila. So now you have a copy of the pages that is separate from the master document, all right? You don't want people inadvertently changing your document, deleting things. So this way they have their own document, your master document is safe, they can incorporate their comments or even direct changes if they want, and you can incorporate those comments and changes as you see fit, which will be separate from your master document, okay? So now that we have a copy of the document, we're ready to share. Okay, so you want to go to File, Share, Share with Others, and then this screen pops up, all right? So a couple things we need to be aware of here. So this first line here, that's an email address. Add people, groups, calendar, events, That's an email address, okay? So querydoctor.com, all right? We type in an email address, we hit Done. It's basically shared. So let's say I was on the receiving end of this shared document. So this is what it looks like. The person you share it with actually gets an email. It says document shared with you, the title of the document, all right? And they can open it up directly. This is their copy. It will not affect your master copy. Start making edits and comments. The other method to share, okay, File, Share, Share with Others, all right, is to copy a link, all right? So you want to copy the link here, and then basically you just email someone that link, all right? And they will get the link, they'll click on it, and it will take them right to the pages. One other thing I wanted to show you, it wasn't coming up because I was emailing myself, is when you share with people, let's say, let's say you're sharing with somebody for the first time. There's a window right next to it, drop down here, that gives an option of viewer, commenter, or editor. So another reason I like to make a copy of the document rather than share the master document is because I would have to remember to make them a commenter, which limits what they can do in the document. They can add comments, but they can't change the actual document, which sounds good on the face of it, but I just find it a lot better to make the copy of a document, and that way, if you forget this dropdown, which you're likely to do, then it doesn't really matter what they do to the copy. Your master copy is safe, okay? And besides, if you make them an editor, then they can actually go inside and edit the document, all right? And leave comments, which can be useful because sometimes in the flow of reading and providing feedback, they might see a typo or a misspelled word and they might just want to just correct the word instead of going over and actually making a comment, okay? Especially if it's something really brief, like just a period or a comma or something. So sometimes it's better just to leave them as an editor, all right? And then same thing, you send it to them. Okay. So once they receive that document and they open it up, they can start making comments, okay? So let's say I'm on the receiving end of this document sharing, okay? I sent some pages, somebody sent me some pages, all right? So what does that look like, okay? Well, it looks something like this, okay? You see your document here, and in the margins, the right-hand margin, you have all of these comments. and you can click directly into the comment. It goes directly into the part of the document where the comment was made. It's very, very useful, okay? Very useful. If it's just something simple like a grammar, they might have added some grammar, fixed a spelling mistake or something, and it's going to be recorded right in here. So really nice. Okay, and then of course they can type in longer comments as well. So how did they do that? Okay, well, let me show you. So let's say I wanted to comment on this section here. Okay, so you highlight wherever it is you want to comment, and then you notice this little tiny menu pops up, and then you can add a comment. All right, and then you could type in your comment. Okay, it can be anything. Great job. Okay, comment, boom. All right, and you can see a copy of your comment here, and this is what the reader will also see when they receive their comments. So I know a lot of times you guys are in these writing groups and you're looking for a way to exchange pages so they can provide feedback. This is an excellent way, okay? The old school way is, make a PDF or whatever, send it to them, or just, copy your story in the body of an email and send it to them, and, they can print it out, read it, whatever. Okay. This is better because not only does it make it more accessible for both the sender and the receiver, it just facilitates just a much better way to provide feedback, okay? So instead of just getting just an overall chunk of a story and then just providing like a general impression of it, oh, great job, I noticed this and that, okay? You're getting line by line, word by word feedback on your opening pages, on your query letter, whatnot. And I've also got another video coming up on why you should never pay for this type of feedback. This type of feedback is great. It's definitely can motivate you to keep moving forward in your book, or just to get another set of eyes on it, or just to get some support. And while that does have value, just be careful that you're not paying these high monthly memberships to these writing groups that you're not getting necessarily professional feedback. Peer-reviewed feedback is great, but you should not be paying a high price for it. Ideally, you shouldn't be paying anything for peer-reviewed feedback, okay? Just accept what you're willing to maybe donate, or just a minimum fee to support the group, but certainly not these $100 membership per month, where basically the people who lead the group are delegating others to review your work and not reviewing it themselves, or not getting your pages in front of an editor, agent, or publisher. Check out our other videos, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.